Hi, I'm Dave Epstein, and welcome to this edition of Growing Wisdom. Here in late winter, we're finally starting to see a lot of the snow beginning to melt. So plants can really get damaged by the winter in those areas which have a lot of cold or a lot of snow. Now, this particular year where we're filming this, it's been the coldest since 1934. So we have a lot of plants which have never been exposed to cold quite this extreme. There's also been a tremendous amount of snow this year, especially the second half of winter, with over 100 inches in many places in just a matter of 5 or 6 weeks. You can still see there's a lot of snow, generally about 1.5 to as much as 3 feet of snow on the ground, and as the snow melts, it will start revealing some damage around the area. One of the things I recommend is not replacing plants until well into May or even early June. You're going to see a lot of damage after a very hard winter to your plants, especially those things which are evergreens. Let's take a look at one particular plant, which has really sustained quite a bit of winter kill. So over my right shoulder, I have a Prunus laurocerasus, also known as Cherry Laurel, and it's a beautiful evergreen plant. It does very well in the shade. Unfortunately, it's marginally hardy around zone 6, so it's sustained quite a bit of winter burn. We're not going to pull it out. We're not going to cut anything off of that particular plant. Notice it doesn't look great, but we want to wait to see what new leaves do flush out. So if you're a plant enthusiast, you might have some plants in your yard which really don't belong there. This is Cupressus arizonica. This plant's native to the desert southwest, but I'm growing it here. Now, it has survived a couple of cold winters, but not anything this cold. We're starting to see some damage show up as the tips are browning. I suspect this will get worse before it gets better. We need to be patient because the true damage really will take a little while to show up. So these are sky pencil holly. They're a Japanese holly, and look at this. Already we're starting to see some of the leaves come off here. So this is going to exhibit some winter kill. Now, this could be completely gone. I won't know for several weeks. But, you know, in a cold winter like this, you're going to start seeing things occur in your yard that you've never seen before because it hasn't been this cold since you have lived in your house. So the last plant is this blue Atlas cedar. You can see it's not very blue right now. It's got a lot of brown on it. It will definitely lose a lot of its needles before it starts getting new growth later in the spring or even early summer. Winter damage is going to show up after a lot of snow and especially cold. Be patient. Don't pull plants out or cut them back until you know exactly what part of the plant has died. For Growing Wisdom, I'm Dave Epstein.